Caroline. Happy Saturday. Ran into town, did my kids' books at their store, paid some bills, and then I went for a really long, high intensity walk, and I felt great. It's even cold out. I had no problems breathing, so I'm so excited about next week when I can start doing some runs. Really pumped about it. I wanted to jump on because I was really thinking about Maya, you guys, and if you guys don't follow Maya, it's LoveMissMaya, I think is her YouTube name now. She actually is the Maya that lived with Cole from the snake diet, but she now went home and she's doing her own thing for weight loss, and I think she's doing amazing. But she has found that she does really good by focusing on 7 days at a time instead of like looking too much into the future. So she's been doing really great. She's been leaning towards carnivore OMAD, which I'm excited about because I love OMAD. I've been doing one meal a day for a year and a half, and it's pretty smooth sailing for me. She's way more disciplined because she's doing carnivore. I have never restricted really anything. I do lean towards eating healthy just because when you only have one meal a day, you don't want to waste it on junk, actually. So I do eat a bit healthy, but I still, have desserts, all that stuff. But I think she's doing amazing. She was going to do a 72-hour fast. She ended up breaking her fast at 48 hours or around 48 hours. And she had posted a comment in her community tab, like a post, and it said, hey, I know I should be this far into the 72-hour fast, but I broke it. And then she goes, I'm going back to OMAD carnivore, even though a lot of people hate it. And inside I was like, oh, I hate that she's got these trolls coming in giving her a hard time about doing more intermittent fasting rather than prolonged fasting. And even though she's shown great results and above all she's showing more discipline, they still gotta hate on it because it's not prolonged. And I start thinking about Maya and what she's trying to do, and I really do believe Maya wants to create consistency in her life, create discipline, which is through consistency in her life, because she has talked about having issues with binging, and she has talked to, she put on a little bit of the weight while she was at fat camp, from binging, so she just don't want to go there anymore. So now she's trying to develop consistency, and I'm so proud of her because that is the best approach to do it. And the reason why I'm saying this, you guys, is I have lost a little over 80 pounds, about 84 pounds. And I think what I am more proud of right now than that one year anniversary where I hit the 80 pounds, I think I'm more proud of myself because now I'm 6 months into kind of maintenance is where I'm at right now, but I have kept the weight off. And this is what I'm saying to you is I have been a yo-yo dieter all of my life. I have done extreme diets. I have done Weight Watchers, Jenny Craig. I did that HCG crap where I'm injecting artificial hormones. I've done all of these diets and I have lost the weight, but I always gained it back and some. I have repeatedly lost the same 50 pounds over and over in the past 2 decades. And this is the first time in my life that, number one, it doesn't feel like a diet. Number two, I feel in control of myself. Number three, I have a different relationship with food because I don't really, I choose not to cut anything out, but I don't look at food as there being bad foods, there being good foods anymore. It's more about controlling when I eat as far as time and what I eat. And like when you only are eating one meal a day, you lean towards healthier foods that is more filling and make you feel more energized. Yeah, I've added on fitness and that, which is always good. But when it comes to how I decided to do one meal a day, I think that first year created consistency and discipline with me. And I feel like whatever fasting protocol you do, as long as you can do it consistently and it's going to develop discipline where it's going to be just something you do instead of something you do to get to a number on the scale or to fit in a dress for a certain event. So I think I am more thrilled with Maya because she has decided, hey, I want to do something that is going to create consistency in my life and something I can do for the long haul. And whether she chooses to do alternate day fasting, whether she says, hey, I'm going to, fast, 3, 4, 5 days, eat one meal a day for one day, I don't care. I'm just pumped that she's developing consistency, and you can find that consistency in all sorts of protocols of fasting. It doesn't have to be a certain way to fast. Heck, Cole changes his fasting protocol all the time to fit what his desire and needs are for his life and lifestyle. But the difference is he's always consistent in some kind of fasting protocol, and his advice is amazing if people would pay attention to it. But yeah, so I just want to say, Maya, I am so pumped for you. I am so excited for you. And just know that so many people are rooting for you. Deep in my bones, I know you're going to be so successful in this because you are creating discipline that's going to last you a lifetime. And when you do get the weight off, it's going to stay off because you have a different relationship with food. You have control over what you do. And when you create a lifestyle that becomes a no-brainer because you are so disciplined and so consistent, that's where success happens. But yeah, I love you, girl. I just wish our fasting community would come together and just cheer on everybody whether they're intermittent fasters or whether they're prolonged fasters. It's all benefit in our health and benefit in us for the good, and one is not superior to the other. What I find as a superior faster is somebody who is consistent and disciplined, and that is what Maya's going for. So I love you, girl, and yeah, just my thoughts. All right, my grandson's here. I'm gonna go play. Bye.